Hey Taurus, how's it going? Welcome to my channel, The Lion's Butterfly. My name's Vanessa. I'm back after a long time away. I know my readings have been a little sporadic. I've just been going through quite some transformations in the last few months, life changes, and was just waiting for all the dust to settle to get back to giving readings. I wanted to be sure that I could be consistent before I started again. So Taurus, let's see what's going on for you, okay? We're going to start your reading. I shuffled the cards a little bit beforehand, and what fell out was the Hanged Man. So I feel like this is a time for you where, you know, you're really seeking some enlightenment here. You're really trying to see something from a different perspective. I feel like you're waiting and you've been a little stagnant because you have been a little maybe unwilling to see something from a different perspective here. But I think the time has come. I think you know now that you need to make a move. You can't really stay stuck for too much longer. Okay, so let's see what the cards have in store for you for the month of September. Okay, this wanted to come out. It's the second time it fell out. So the Justice card here, first card, we're going to begin. The Four of Swords goes with that Hanged Man card that fell out there. Page of Pentacles. King of Rods. Knight of Cups. The World. The High Priestess. The Nine of Swords. And the Eight of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so overall energy of this reading, you know, this is I feel like, again, with the Hanged Man here, someone is waiting. Someone is waiting to make a move. Slow energy. Someone wants to make a move. The knights are always moving, but the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest one in the deck. He's the slowest knight. He's the most cautious knight. He needs to know that where he's going, there is success there. There's longevity there. There's potential there. He needs to know that all his T's have been crossed, all his I's have been dotted. He will not make moves and decisions just haphazardly and spontaneously. He's cautious, and he's slow, but you're often guaranteed a positive outcome with the Knight of Pentacles because he's taken the time to make sure that there will be one. But I get the sense here that someone is waiting. Now, someone could either be waiting for you, considering that I feel like you're coming up as the Knight of Pentacles. So someone might be waiting for you to make a move. Someone might be getting a little tired because, you know, you're not really making any decisions here. You've been a little stuck. You've taken a time out here. So with the Justice card, the first line here, we have the Justice card and we have the Four of Swords. So Justice, Four of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, again, someone has taken a time out here. I feel like if this is between you and somebody else, there maybe hasn't been any communication for a while. Someone decided to take a break. Someone wanted to, you know, feel like what was happening was fair and balanced. I feel like something wasn't fair. Someone felt that there was something that was unfair, so they decided to take a time out. I feel like they decided to take a time out from you because what you were offering wasn't much. Okay, they weren't really, they were like, thanks, but it's not what I want. It's not what I was hoping for. It's something, yes. It's something, and thank you, but it's not what I'm hoping for. Okay, so they decided to take a time out. They're taking a little rest with the Four of Swords. They're, you know, they're tired. They need to become clear with their own thoughts and take some time out to meditate and really figure out what it is what they want here. Also, you know, sometimes this could also be, you know, legalities here, waiting on a legal decision, and, you know, getting a decision that could be slightly in your favor, perhaps not everything you were hoping for. And this is in the past position. So, and I also feel like this is the other person, okay? The next line, we have the King of Rods, and we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the World. So Taurus, I do feel like you're dealing with a fire sign here. With the the King of Rods, I feel like you're dealing with a fire sign. I also feel like with the King of Rods, you know, this is someone who has a lot of spiritual wisdom behind them. Oftentimes they will come in, the King of Rods can be, you know, kind of like a spiritual guide. And with the Hanged Man that fell out beforehand, as I was shuffling before I started the video here, you know, the Hanged Man is seeking enlightenment. That is someone who's seeking spiritual guidance, spiritual enlightenment, longing for a new perspective because they've been stuck in their old perspective and it hasn't done anything for them. It's not propelling them forward, so they know they need to start looking at things differently. So, you know, I feel like there has been a fire sign in your path lately, probably for quite some time actually, maybe within like a year, the last year, who's really come in and they've offered you a helping hand, but they've done it through love, you know, with this Knight of Cups here. They love you. There's a loving energy here. They want to offer you their cup. You know, but what's funny is that they're not looking at each other. The King of Rods is looking away from this Knight of Cups. The King of Rods is like, you know, with the World card here, let's put an end to this cycle. Let's put an end to the half-ass offers. Let's really dig deep here with the King of Rods and find out exactly what it is that we want here. Let's dig really deep, and like they're standing their ground about what it is that they want. They want love. That's what they want. They want the whole world. They don't want the Page of Pentacles. That's not enough for them. They want the whole world. They want love. They want spirituality. They want wisdom. They want passion. They want decisions. They want you to take action. They want you to take action. They want to end the cycle of waiting. They're done waiting. It's like, no, let's move forward here. Let's take action. I have love to give, and there's love here, and I know you love me too. I feel like this is what these cards are saying. I know you love me too. Why are we doing this over and over and over again? Why does this cycle keep happening? I keep coming in here. Fire sign keeps coming in, offering something. They see the potential. They see what this is. They see it a little more clearly than you do, actually. They see what this is. And they also see, I believe, that with the Knight of Cups here, that although you do love them and you do care for them, corresponding with the Page of Pentacles, you know, this is the Knight of Cups. It's not the King of Cups. You know, yes, you're loving and you have love to give. But I feel like there's an element of it not being quite enough. You're not quite open enough, or, you know, you'll be really passionate and loving and then kind of like pull back a bit. And so this confuses them. They see it as a cycle, one that they want to, you know, they're like tired of this cycle. They're like, no, I need something more. I'm the King of Rods. I've been through this before. This is over and over and over again. I don't want to do it anymore. I want the full shebang. I'm a king. You need to match me with the King of Cups. I'm giving you the opportunity here to grow. This person is giving you the opportunity to grow. You need to match them. Why are you staying the Knight of Cups when really you should be the King of Cups? You should be matching their energy. That's what they're looking for from you. So they're tired of this cycle. They're tired of this cycle. They recognize the love, but they also feel like you're not offering the fullness that you could be offering them, okay? And I feel like that's caused them to just kind of maybe not communicate with you as much, pull back a bit, You know, they're trying to stand their ground and get what it is that they want from you. And you know this deep down inside. You know this. Now there could, you know, sometimes the high priestess, there could be two women involved here, or two people involved. Oftentimes the high priestess is the other party. Sorry guys, there's a fly flying around. Oftentimes the priestess is another party. But a lot of times it's our subconscious, you know, it's us ignoring our intuition. So I feel like you guys are really, with the Knight of Swords here, I think you guys want to offer this fire sign something. I really do, but there's an element of feeling trapped. There's an element of anxiety and stress around it, feeling like your hands are tied, so that you can't quite give them what it is that they want. And that's kind of what's been holding you back, fear and anxiety. This fear and anxiety, these thoughts, they're keeping you up at night. They're affecting your sleep. I almost feel like you're obsessing over it a little bit. You know, it's like the fact that you know deep down within that this person is actually here to make your life better scares the hell out of you. Because I get the feeling that you're not quite ready for it. And that's why you're showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. You're waiting, you're being slow about it, you're being cautious about it because you have a lot of fears surrounding it. And you know that that person that you're dealing with, this is a person of high regard. This is a person of high spirituality. Their vibration is really high right now. You know, they could be, you know, practicing some type of spiritual arts. Perhaps they're a reader. Perhaps they're psychic. Perhaps, you know, they're just like a spiritual coach. Again, with the King of Rods there, you know. They are on a spiritual quest. And they are actually really tapping into their power. And I feel that that scares you a little bit. I feel that that like worries you a little bit, almost as if you're worried you won't be able to live up to their expectations or to their vibration, but you want to. With that Hanged Man that came up before, you yourself are going through a period of spiritual enlightenment. You yourself are going through a period of growth. You've just kept yourself stuck. You're not really taking the action yet. I feel like you still have a lot to learn and a lot to study about this situation. You know, with the outcome card here of the Eight of Pentacles, you know, you may for now just delve into your work, ignore the situation, you know, allow it to unfold unnaturally and just focus on your work. Or you could also have, you know, put these anxieties down and realized, hey, I need to put some effort into the situation. I can no longer stay stuck. I can no longer keep myself hanged on that tree waiting for some big epiphany to happen here. I feel like that epiphany has happened. So now you're actually going to put in the effort here. You're recognizing, okay, I have to put in some work. I can't stay stuck anymore, and I can't stay silent, and I can't keep worrying about things over and over again. You know, I have to actually put in the effort here, put in the work. And this is someone who's willing to. This is someone who wants to. They want to put in the work. So I feel like you're coming around, or the other person is coming around, but I think what's going to happen here is that, you know, you're going to eventually see that this person is actually meant for you. And you're going to offer the effort. I think you're going to take the time to actually put in the work. Now, it could be slow. It doesn't mean it's going to happen fast. I don't see anything moving quickly here. I really don't. Unfortunately. But perhaps by, you know, the end of the fall season, you know, Pentacles are all about fall. They're about the harvest. They're about the abundance. You know, finally being able to reap everything that you've sowed here. So, you know, perhaps by the end of the fall season, you will have made a decision to actually put some effort into this and really decide to work on it. Okay? Okay, Tauruses, I think that's all I have. Overall, you know, basically we have someone who's really interested in fairness, things being fair. They want what they deserve with the Justice card, and they're really not going to settle for anything less. And so if you're offering something less than what they deserve, they know it. They're not going to have it. and they're not going to look at it anymore, and they're going to end that cycle. So it's going to be up to you to recognize what's in front of you and to decide whether or not you really want to offer this person the fullness, everything that they're looking for here. And I think you will. I think you're going to decide to put your anxieties and fears about this aside. May take some time, but I think you really need to go within and reflect and pay attention to your intuition here with the High Priestess. I think you really know. You know what's up. It's just your fears are really, you're letting your fears get the better of you. You're letting your thoughts get the better of you. You're looking at everything that could go wrong. Well, what about this? And what about this? And how are we going to work that out? And, you know, maybe you have children involved or something, and it's like, okay, well, you know, how are we going to actually make this work? Like, how is it going to affect my children? How is it going to affect my family? How is it going to affect my work? You know, you're basically looking at all the possibilities of things that could go wrong instead of looking at all the possibilities of things that could go right. So once you actually realize that no, there's like a higher vibration here, and this person actually radiates that higher vibration in your life, and I think you begin to recognize that all it requires is a little bit of effort. Just a little bit of effort can really actually help smooth this situation out and get it to propel forward, and perhaps like ease your anxieties. You know, you're a doer, you're someone who wants to work, you're someone who needs to have a plan. This person has a plan, but this person also keeps doing the same thing over and over again. They're creating the same thing over and over and over again. So also what I want to say is that your fears and anxieties are keeping you stuck with the Hangman that fell up before. They're keeping you stuck in doing the same thing over and over again with the world here. It's a cycle. It's a never-ending cycle of the same thing over and over again. Taurus, you can't expect to get different results from a situation if you keep doing the same things over and over again. If you keep allowing these thoughts, you know, to affect your focus and to affect the big picture here, the big picture, you're just going to yield the same thing you've yielded in the past, and you're not going to actually get anywhere. So if you are going to put the effort in and you are going to put the work into something, let go of this. Let go of all the things that have bound your hands before, so that, you know, we don't have to continue this cycle over and over and over again. Something needs to end here, you know. Something needs to end so that something new can come in. And I feel like once you let go of the fears and the anxieties, you're able to do that. Okay, Taurus, I love you. Thank you so much. I really hope this resonated. If it didn't, please check your moon and rising signs, and hopefully you can get a little more clarity there. Okay, thanks. Bye.